What's up, everybody? This is a specific message for a list of people. Okay, these are names that I am going to read for. Okay, the names that you see on the description are the names that I'm going to read for. So, how this is going to work is I'm gonna go in the exact order. Patrick, Dylan, Heidi, and Daniel is the exact order. I'm going to leave timestamps. So if any of these names mean anything to you, by any means, like it's your name, your middle name, your last name, a street name, a passed over loved one's name, a lover, a family member, period, or something of significance, then this message may be for you, okay? All right. So these are the names that were called out to me due to my daughter. She brought home this little math paper assignment or something and had all these names on it. And like my last video, I told everyone that names come to me sometimes and I don't know why they come to me. So I said if any more names just come to me in some sort of way, I'm going to remind myself to write it down. And then she brought home this paper and I was like, look at all these names. I'm like, okay, this must be people that Spirit wants me to speak to. So that's how we're going to do it. So much love to everyone out there. Those of you watching, if you're just watching for entertainment, for fun, or just, you know, curiosity, or maybe you are getting something out of it. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. All right. First person up is Patrick. So if you have any association to the name Patrick, this message may be for you, but this is a general energy reading. So let's see. Most High God, please give me clear discernment. Clear discernment for anyone in relations to the name Patrick. Okay, Patrick. Could be their name, someone associated to them's name. Patrick is the first thing on my list. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And keep in mind, these are general, but if you feel like something stands out to you or you just want, you know, you would like a reading for yourself, you're more than welcome to check out my website if you guys are interested in a personal reading. All right, let's see. Got a lot of 2s. 26, 23, 27. It's a lot of 2s. A lot of 6s too. You have 16, 26, 15, which 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay. You also have a 7 here, 27 and 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. So those could be numbers, some sort of vibration that's important to you. So you have patience, okay? You could be in a bind right now. You could be in a period where you're in between a phase where you're in the past or you're letting go and then you're moving into a new cycle of your life, and you could be kind of feeling impatient, or this could be Spirit is impatient with you. Okay? Could be one of those things. It could be where you're needing to free yourself out of something. For some of you guys, you kind of don't want to make this decision. Whatever this is that you might need to free yourself of, you kind of don't want to do it. You might be feeling stuck. You might be in a situation where it could be like you're in a relationship with someone, or you're in a bind with someone that you can't free yourself from. You can't find it in yourself to let this person go, or this person seemingly won't let you go. So then you got hostilities. Okay, so this is you kind of being very defensive about something, and this could also be telling you that you have the power to free yourself out of the situation that doesn't serve you. Some of you guys may not want someone to walk away or leave you, or you may not be ready to walk away from certain things, and Spirit's calling you to walk away with the walking away card. If this is a woman that has Patrick in her name, or she resonates with this reading, you may be guided to walk away and let go, and this person may not be letting you go. If you are Patrick, You may be in a situation where you're not allowing this person to go, or you're having a hard time with just walking away from a situation. And Spirit is saying that whatever this energy is, you might have to pace yourself, because in the end of it all is you're going to appreciate what was for a reason. Okay? So you got the Five of Swords. You're miserable anyway. You and this person could be arguing left and right. Seven of Cups. I feel like you have many different decisions and choices that you have to make, and you're not sure whether or not you should make them. You got the Knight of Swords. It's time for you to free yourself. This is like the same energy as All Tied Up. The Eight of Swords and the All Tied Up card look very similar. They're trapped. So mentally and emotionally feeling trapped in the situation, or someone is kind of in denial about this and they don't want to let it go. The Hangman. This is a situation where you and another person are stuck. Both of you are stuck. Page of Cups, Four of Cups. Maybe hoping for something to get better, but it's just not happening. It's not getting any better. It's like it is what it is, and it's stagnant for a reason. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. That's your message. Best of luck to you. Next person up is Dylan. Okay, Dylan, this is for you. Anyone with the name Dylan, anyone associated with someone named Dylan, this is for you. What is your message? Most High God, what is their message? Anyone associated to the name Dylan that may be watching this or needs to receive this message. Temple Path, Broken Heart, Angel of Balance, Possibilities, Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Alright, so this is a circumstance, a situation where you may have gone through a lot of hurts in your path. You may have a lot of twists and turns in your journey, and it may have not been the most easiest journey for you. However, and you may still be recovering from, you know, some losses or a broken heart or past situations that didn't pan out the way that you would have liked or expected them to, or maybe you're just reminiscing on past things and you're finally closing this cycle out. This sadness or this like it could be depression, or it could just be sadness, or maybe you went through a breakup, or just reminiscing over everything that may have not panned out the way that you wanted to. Because I feel like what you're meant to do right now is to take and apply these lessons that you've learned, because I feel like this is maybe something you signed up for in a past life. It could be just something that you were meant to learn, and it was like wisdom, something that you were meant to carry with you. And now it's like all of these different doors and all of these different possibilities, and this new life is opening up for you. I feel like your spiritual team has been guiding you entirely, you know, this entire time, your whole entire journey, your life journey. You've been divinely led and divinely guided. And you got all of these doors opening up to you, and that's where Spirit wants you to place your focus. The old is over and done with now. Okay, the Four of Cups may be that you're not seeing these blessings, you're not seeing these opportunities open up. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords, and then you got the Broken Heart, which is number 9. So I'm not sure if this is a matter of you having fully completing something and letting this energy go, whatever this may be. But Spirit is saying that this sadness energy, that's done with. You have to change your focus. And you have the Three of Pentacles, you have divine assistance, you have divine help. Okay, the Nine of Cups, another 9. So if you just transmute this energy, get out of this broken-hearted energy, because it could be that you're still healing or you have healed. Once you release that, the Nine of Cups, it's beautiful energy here. And I feel like you're going to gain so much wisdom, or you have gained so much wisdom as the Goddess of the Moon, whether you're male or female. You know, you're a male Dylan or a female Dylan, or you could be a woman connected to Dylan or something. There's so much more energy and power behind this whole journey that you've been on. The Hermit card, yeah, you're going to be so much wiser at the end of this. with the Hermit card. So the Hermit card just represents you carrying that light within you. The things that you've gone through, your whole entire journey, it was ordained for you to go through these certain things. And I feel like it's not meant for you to dwell on the past anymore. Okay, some of you guys could have Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, and Cancer in your chart. Or these could be significant energies, but this is what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, moving on to Heidi. If you have the name Heidi, this is for you. Of course, my pen would fall. The name Heidi. Let's see. Or if you have any connections to a person named Heidi, this reading could resonate with you. Okay, let's see. Heidi. What is the message, Most High God, that you have for Heidi? Okay. Door to personal healing and happiness. Hostilities. Deceit. Walking away. This almost is like a Patrick energy. So I don't know if you have a Heidi and Patrick situation. Then you have broken heart. All right. You're healing from something. Okay, I had to pick up my pen. Okay. So you could be healing from something, okay? And I feel that through this healing, it's going to lead to peace, okay? Calm, serenity, a new beginning, a new energy, enlightenment, all that good stuff. Then you have hostility. So hostility is your challenge, is that the only person that's holding you back is you. And if there is someone seemingly holding you back, it's only because of the power that you're giving them to hold you back. And this could be someone deceitful in your life. Spirit may be telling you to watch out for certain people that are holding you back. It could be specifically a male, or it could just, it could be anybody. This could have something to do with material things. You can't do this because I need you, or, something attached to money, or just trying to keep you stuck with them. If they've been taking care of you financially, or you've been taking care of someone else financially, and this is like them trying to keep you in that energy. Spirit's telling you to walk away from anything that does not serve you. The Strength card, the Hanging Man. Yeah, you're leveling up in life, and if anybody's trying to hold you back, these people are not good for you. Because those that really love you and have your back would want you to rise. They would want you to succeed. Yeah, with the Chariot card. You have a lot of major arcana cards, so I feel like this is something you already know. You already know what this is about. It's just a matter of following your heart. And yes, you may have to cut ties with certain people. You may have to let certain people go. And some of you don't want to do that because you don't want to look like a bad person, or you don't want to come across as if you're betraying somebody, or you're someone that wasn't the ride or die till the end, or you look like the disloyal one, or this disloyal lover or friend or something. So you're keeping yourself stuck. And I feel like some of you guys are worried about what other people think about you, which is why you're not making the decisions that you might need to be making. With the broken heart, like I said, yeah, someone might get hurt, or it might hurt to release these things and let go of the past. But what it leads to with the healing and happiness card is it's opening the doors for much more for you. Okay? God promises this. Your angels, your spirit guides, the universe is all rocking with you and supporting you and encouraging you to start fresh and start over and leave anything or anyone that does not serve you. Because I can guarantee you somebody here is being used with the deceit card, and he's like holding money. So this is a deceptive person. I feel like some of you guys know this already. You already know something is not right. Yeah, you already know something is not what it seems. So you can tell by the way people act towards you, if they're being hostile towards you, whether they're, negative, saying sharp, rude things to you that make you feel bad about yourself, or they're not encouraging you, they're not uplifting you, they're not being honest with you, they're being very sharp and harsh with you, meaning they might say bad words to you, they might cuss at you, they might talk down to you, tell you you're stupid or you're dumb, you can't do this, you'll never be that, cutting you down in that sense. And very deceitful, a liar, someone that you can't trust anyway. and it's time for you to walk away, and I feel like you know this. So that was for Heidi. Alright. Last but not least, Daniel. If you have any associations to the name Daniel, you guys could have the name Daniel in somewhere in your name. It could be someone you're associated to or associated with, whatever. If this may resonate with someone close to you, maybe you might want to relay the message or something. Or just take what resonates. But this is for anyone with the name Daniel. This card flew out. Garden in the gate. Attachment, contract. Why is like almost all these energies today, the people I'm reading for, your energies kind of echo kind of the similar energies. Okay, so you got Guardian in the gate, attachment, contract, action, and goddess of the moon. Okay, so some of you guys may be focused on a specific direction or path. You guys may be feeling stuck, not really sure which path to take, and not knowing that you hold the key to free yourself of something, or maybe there's something bigger or broader that you're not seeing. You may be only looking at one direction or one avenue to something. I feel like you're attached to whatever this is that you're focused on. You're attached to maybe an outcome. You're attached to a specific person. You're attached to some sort of unfoldment or one way of doing or thinking or being. And I feel like this has something to do with a false mask or false sense of self, not really being authentic or true to you, or wanting to pull the wool over your eyes. And this is something that's like, it's changing, it's shifting. This aspect of you is changing and it's shifting, and it's very heavy. Some of you guys may be the type of person that only focuses on the negatives in life, and only maybe you only focus on what's bad about yourself or what's bad with the world or what's wrong with you, rather than seeing the things that, okay, I see these things, but I can change it, I can work on it, or if I change my focus, my reality will also change. So it's like you're kind of stuck in this energy, and I feel some of you guys may be karmically attached to something. So maybe you're continuing to keep yourself in a job that you absolutely hate, but you tell yourself that you're stuck and it may be time for you to give it up, but you're just not seeing that because you're only focused on the negatives, or focusing on something very limitedly, or a relationship or something of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be platonic. Then you have the action card. The action card can also speak of you needing to move or surpass something. So you got the 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So you got number 5, number 6, number 17, which is 8, but you also have a 7 here. So there's there's a progression going on. And you also have number 7 here too, with goddess of the moon, which is number 52. If you break it down in numerology, that's number 7. So this is a progression. This is, you're being divinely guided, divinely led. You have all of the information that you need at the perfect time that you need it. Okay, so Spirit is telling you to free yourself of something, but if you recognize the light, you have to recognize the shadow. And just like by recognizing the shadow, you also have to acknowledge the light, right? So there's something about finding balance in your perception of things. Let's see. I have more feminine names on my list for tomorrow. So, I mean, if I do it tomorrow, I don't know, because I got a lot of readings to do tomorrow, and then some family time Friday night too. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to the names I have next on the list. My nose ringing. Please clarify Daniel's reading. Page of Swords, the Empress. 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. So it's time for you maybe some of you guys feel like you have to stay in certain situations because you have a child with someone, or some of you guys are like not really ready to grow up, leave the nest, or some of you guys may not be ready to spread your wings and go in a new direction because this is all you've known, this territory you've been in. You're kind of stuck You're not really sure what decision or choice to make. And I feel like the thing is that a part of you is being released, a part of you is dying, which, you know, an aspect of you that isn't really you, which really doesn't serve you. It's like you're attached to a false sense of self, or this, you know, this nest or this comfort zone that you created, and there's so much more that's out there for you. And I feel like some of you guys may be afraid to step out because you're afraid of being disappointed, you're afraid of being hurt. But with the Nine of Wands, this person has it in them to continue the battle. Although they've been hurt before, they've been wounded, they're not dead, so that means they can still keep it going. You know, you may have lived through some very tough stuff, but you're not dead, you're still here, so that means you still got work to do. You still have some living to do. Okay, so that is the reading for these groups of people. I'll keep the names coming because I have a whole list of names. So, you know, I will share them. If I get any more names that come to me, I'll write them on my list. But this could be like a long thing. I don't know. So, I hope that that resonates with any of those people associated to these names or with those names. If it, you know, maybe for someone close to you, maybe send it to them or just relay the same message or something, whatever you feel guided to do. If you guys would like a personal reading, be sure to check the description box below in the section of this reading. If you guys have any personal questions for me, as far as readings go, like pricing, check my website. If you have questions on how my readings work or my availability, you guys can email me directly at gmail.com. My Gmail accounts, I would prefer not contacting me on my Instagram, my Facebook, and on my website. It's better to email me directly in regards to readings. So thank you. Much love as always. Thank you, Samantha. And as